All right, guys, so today I'm back in the shop, my shop, and I was at Jay's yesterday, if you missed yesterday's video. So I went over there for a little while. Jay and I did some things. I mentioned it briefly on yesterday's video where we're working on a new series, so hopefully we'll be releasing some content. So be looking out for that. I won't say too much about that, but keep your eyes peeled. But yesterday I got to meet Jeremy with 662 Racing. He came over to Jay's and hung out with us for a little while. And so we moved some wood in Jay's shop and moved some things around. I posted on Instagram that he was rearranging again, but he wasn't really. I had to pick on him about something because he's always picking on me about different things in my shop. Not having sharp blades, sharp chisels. I've always got too many files of the same kind, you know, all this stuff. So anyway, I've got to start picking on him about some things. So that was my attempt. But follow me on Instagram if you want to, you know, see what I'm doing in the shop. I try to post once a day at least, maybe twice. But in case you're new here, you don't follow me over there, follow me on Instagram at Stone & Sons Workshop. But I've got a little bit of a different thing going on here in the shop today. I've got Spider-Man in the shop. So my middle boy's birthday was yesterday. He turned 5, and so we got him a new bike. And this is his old one. And so he's graduated from this little 12-inch to a 16. And so I took the training wheels off of it today. Took his kickstand off his other bike, put it on here. So now he's ready to roll. This guy's got a shiny new bike. I don't know how long it'll last. He's had this one about a year, and it's the grips are coming apart, and the tires are about bald. I mean, so he likes to slide. That kid, he's our little daredevil. But while I was at Jay's yesterday, I picked up this piece of red oak. Apparently, he's developed some kind of allergy to red oak. So I took that out of his shop for him. But I'm going to try to use that, I think. I mentioned I was going to do a bookshelf in my house for my kids for some books that we bought them. So I may try to use that red oak and edge band the bookshelf, just kind of give it a different look. I don't know how it's going to look, but we'll see. We'll try. And then hopefully that'll turn out pretty good. I'm not gonna do a video on just building that bookshelf. Like I said, I'll show some clips of putting it together, but as far as an organization type project, I'll show what I'm doing. But I'm feeling the pressure of getting back into the projects on a regular basis. So like I mentioned before, you know, the traveling just really got me messed up, and it's just hard to get back in the groove of things once you've been out for some time. So I really want to start pumping out some more projects and getting back into the swing of things. So I'm going to do that, and then also I'm going to try to get a blanket chest built and put up as a video and a plan. I think Jay's going to do the plan for that, and then post an article for it and just do a how-to video on how to build a blanket chest. So that's coming up, and I think I'm gonna do that before I start on my bench. The Osage orange slab that I'm gonna make into a bench. You know, I mentioned that, and I definitely want to do that, but I'm gonna do the blanket chest first to kind of get my wheels turning again in the projects. But first is the bookshelf, to get that done, to kind of get the mess cleaned up inside because we have books on the floor. And so that's my plan. So just know, you guys watching that are wanting projects, I'm getting back into it. It's taking me some time to get back into it, especially after this whole shop rearrangement thing. But I will say that rearranging the shop and organizing was well worth it. I mean, this shop is much, much better as far as workflow, ease of movement in the shop, working. It's a ton better. So I'm glad I took that time to do that. It's definitely an improvement. So anyway, I do want to mention here too, you know, I mentioned the other day that I sent out several emails at one time and didn't mean to, but they got me thinking. Some of you guys that are new may not know what I'm talking about, but if you go to my website, sign up for my newsletter, you'll fall into a series of emails just trying to get an idea of what you're interested in. So you'll receive a welcome email, and then several days later you'll receive a interest-based email asking you to click on some links that you're interested in, and all that is to let me know what you're interested in. So a lot of us woodworkers do the same thing, because some folks don't take the time to try to figure out their audience's interest and just send out mass emails. Well, that was the basis of the conversation of the day when I said I sent out too many emails, and it was my fault because I wasn't paying attention to that. But the series that you fall into once you sign up for our newsletter is you tell me what you're interested in, and you know, I try to send out anything that you don't want to see. So once you sign up, you'll see what I'm talking about. So just go to my website, check it out. You'll see it there on the home page or at the very bottom in the footer. Just sign up for that. And then also Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, because I'm trying to post one a day, maybe twice a day, and up the game there. If you guys don't know Brad Rodriguez with Fix This, Build That, and John Malecki, they do a podcast called Made for Profit. And so they talk a lot about a lot of that stuff, and I listen to their podcast. It's great stuff. I highly recommend you go listen to that. It's really good. Anybody that's interested in made for profit says it all, you know, just in the business, you know. So so that's really good stuff. That's my recommendation for the day. So that's it. So I just want to kind of touch base with you guys this morning, back in the shop, show you what I'm working on, what my plans are. Hang tight on the projects, they're coming. So I'm going to try to start this weekend on that, if not early next week, and we're going to get rolling back into the swing of things. So stay tuned. All right, guys, see you tomorrow.